The reason why I decided to go with Dev Bootcamp was because I actually had two friends who went, and they literally both said, like unplanned, they were like, Dev Bootcamp will change your life. And I was like, oh man, that's so cliche, but like after going, I realized, you know, it kind of really does. My name is Mai Nguyen. I went to Dev Bootcamp New York. My cohort was the Eastern Moose, and I graduated at the end of February 2015. Initially, I wanted to be a web developer, like that was my major, but I had a run-in with kind of not the best professor. I was like, why am I paying tuition for this? So that's why I completely changed over to journalism. Right after I graduated from college, I don't know, I wanted to change. And I realized during my job hunt that this wasn't something I really wanted to do. And so I decided to completely change gears, and that's when I started learning how to program. For the longest time, I was trying to learn on my own by using the free online resources like Codecademy. And even though I was completing these courses, I realized that, you know, there's kind of like a ceiling that you hit, and it's really hard to go from being a self-taught learner to actually finding a job. That's when I knew I had to take the next step. What I learned at DBC was how to learn. I think a lot of people go into Dev Bootcamp thinking that you learned Rails and JavaScript and Ruby, and that's part of it, but what you really learn is how to learn, because after Dev Bootcamp, you're not always guaranteed to continue writing in Ruby or Rails. So when you walk in, you'll see some people sitting on the ground in a circle and a teacher lecturing them. We don't have the standard classroom setting, so it's kind of more like couches, more relaxed. There's a nap room. There might be some students at a computer station doing pairing. Pair program is really cool because what you do is you have two students at a station, and even though there are two monitors, it's hooked up to the same computer. So being able to talk something out and develop an idea, it really helped with solving some of the challenges at DBC. What sets Dev Bootcamp apart is the engineering empathy section of it, and I think it's really eye-opening. We're all in it together, we're all here with the same goal, and I think it made us stronger as a cohort, but also gave us more perspective on how other people live their lives. Dev Bootcamp was really hard. It's not easy. I was at school 6 to 7 days a week, probably at least 60 hours a week, working my butt off so that I would be able to finish and know enough to get a job. I work at Fuzz Productions. We're a mobile dev shop. I really love my job now. I'm not sure where I would be without Dev Bootcamp. I think I would just be I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I think I'd be really miserable, kind of doing a job that I don't want to do, not feeling fulfilled, kind of just wondering what if. Hands down, this has changed my life for the better, and I have no regrets about going. It was the best experience of my life. Yeah.